Welcome to the last video of the chapter. This demo video is demo video number 5 for payroll journal entries. So we're going to have two different ones in here. We're going to have one for an employee payroll journal entry and then one to record the employee payroll journal entry. So let's go ahead and look at this first one. Record employee payroll journal entry, and we're going to be based on the employee earnings record and the payroll register that we've completed in the prior exercise, which is this one and this one. Okay. We're going to record the journal entry to account for the employee payroll, and all employees' earnings are determined on an hourly basis. Okay, so let's go ahead and these entries are also showcased in your text. And I'm going to go ahead and follow that format. Okay, so all we're going to do is, and because all of the employees earn hourly wages, I'm going to go ahead and debit wages expense. Okay, I'm going to insert a line here. Wages expense. And I'm going to go ahead and list all of the tax liability names that we've used so far. So for example, I'm going to go in and list federal withholdings, state withholdings, Social Security, Medicare, retirement plans, the life insurance, the charitable contributions, and any additional contributions which would pertain to cafeteria plans and flexible spending accounts. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and enter all of those that I've mentioned as my credits. I'm going to go ahead and copy those because I already have those in place. I'm just going to say values. So I have them all here. All right, so I've got my federal, my state income tax, my Social Security payable, Medicare, retirement plan, life insurance, charitable contributions, my cafeteria, and my flexible spending accounts. Those are the voluntary ones. And my difference then will be to cash. Okay, and this cash credit will be the amount that is actually the net pay to the employees. All right, so before I can determine my wages expense, I'm going to go ahead and fill in what's considered all of these liabilities based on what I've calculated before, my payroll register and my employee's earnings record. So for these first 4 different amounts here, I'm going to highlight it so that you can dictate where I got these from. I'm going to go ahead and take this from the payroll register. Okay, because this number is not going to change, this federal withholding. Okay. The state income tax is also going to come from this payroll register, which is the state here. My Social Security taxes payable is also going to come from the payroll register. And my Medicare taxes payable is also going to come from my Medicare area here in the payroll register for all the employees because they're all entitled to those required deductions. Now for the retirement plan payable, I'm going to go ahead and you can do this on the side. Now let's do it here. We have to go look at each employee earnings record and dictate which one had retirement plan and which one didn't, and then we're going to add them all together. So I'm just going to do this. Employee record, retirement plan, looks like, let's go up. Okay. Shelly had one, so I'm going to click on it and I'm going to press the plus button. I'm in formula mode right now. As you can see up here, okay, right here, I'm still in formula mode. So basically when I clicked on this cell here, it just says take this cell and add it to whichever one I'm going to click on next, which is this one. Okay, see how it populated that in there? So I'm going to say plus again. Since there's nothing in there, it's not going to add anything, but just showing you the formula. Add this one. Once again, I just press the plus button to add the next one, which is 67 plus this one. Okay, now that you're done, you can go ahead and enter, and it's automatically populate for you. Okay, that's that one. All right. Same thing with the rest. I'm going to go back and say equals. I'm going to go into my Excel spreadsheet, my employee's earnings record. Okay. I'm going to go for the life insurance payable for each employee. And I'm going to say take this one, add it to this one, add it to this one, and this one. And let's enter. And it populated for us $60. Now you can do the same thing. You can go ahead and go in and look at charitable contributions for each employee. You don't have to do a formula if you don't want to. You can go into charitable contributions and say, okay, this one had $5, so I'm going to go in. And then let's just list it here, 5, okay. This one had $10. Let's go here and let's put 10 here. This employee had 0, okay, so we don't need to do nothing there. 0, 8, and that's it. Okay, and 8. I just entered them here so I can remember what to add later. So I said 5 plus 10 plus 8 for a total contribution of $23. And let's go ahead and make that there. Okay. It's easier for me to go in and enter a formula, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and say for every cafeteria plan that each employee contributed, I'm going to go into the earnings record. I believe the only thing we have here is $50 for Sam Wilder. Okay. And then the flexible spending account is, oh, excuse me, the cafeteria is only $100 for, which one is it here? Right here. For Don Belden, he elects $100 to the cafeteria plan, and then for the flexible spending account, Sam Wilder elects $50 there. Okay. If anybody else had elected to take out or deduct an additional amount for either of these, we would add it to them. All right. So my wages expense then, okay, my wages expense then would equal, if you go to the payroll register, this total amount right here. That's the total earnings that all the employees have generated for that period. So I'm going to say enter, and it's going to go ahead and populate that for me in this area. So my cash amount, remember my cash amount, okay, this is the amount that's going to be the wages expense minus the sum of all of these deductions here. Okay, which is then $2,633.26. And remember, this is the net pay. And let's go ahead and see if it ties to the net pay on the register. Yep, right here. Ties to this amount. $2,633.26 there. So we're good. That's that one. All right. Okay, come back for video number 2 and demo video number 5. I will go ahead and demonstrate the second journal entry.